practically live, emanating from high atop the commercial exhibit building at the Dyer County Fairgrounds. It's Fair TV with your hosts Debbie Bradshaw Hartz and Eric Maupin. Today's sponsor is Security Bank. And now, once found the little piggy going wee 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 all the way home, here's Eric Maupin.
Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday night here at the Dyer County Fair. We're having a great time. Can't believe it's already Wednesday. Can you?
I know. I can't believe it. The week is going by so fast. Make sure, if you haven't been to the Dyer County Fair, get your clothes on and come now. I don't care if it's a 4-hour drive. You can still make it.
Exactly. We have so many things going on this week. Today was Special Needs Day. That's always a great day here at the fair, and Sandy Baker's in charge of that, and we'll talk to her in a little while. But also, tonight is Pay One Price night. We have $12 again at the gate. That gets you to ride all night till 11 o'clock, I guess, until the carnival people get tired.
Absolutely. We want you to ride until you can't ride anymore.
There you go. That's
We've also
exactly
got tonight on the show, we're going to talk to you a little bit about Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was a neat deal.
That was neat.
A lot of people showed up for that, and the bands were absolutely wonderful. Also, we have an interview with our president, Miss Laura Beth Pritchett. She has done a marvelous job this year.
Yes, she has. And bless her heart, the first day she was out here, she cut her leg, like really bad.
Yes, moving
like 12 stitches bad.
Moving a ladder. She was trying to move a ladder, and anyway, it fell on her. So, but
Bless
after
her.
that, got that out of the way. She's had no problem since then, and absolutely done a wonderful job. So, got a lot going on. We're going to take you to the 4-H barnyard, the petting zoo, and also the goat shows. We've got a lot coming up on the show.
We do.
Make sure, don't touch the dial. You stay with us, whether you're on an iPad or a phone or on a TV. And right now, let's go to Special Needs Day.
Let's do it.
One of my favorite days of the fair. This morning, we're going to show you some footage of that.
Good morning. I'm here at the Dyer County Fair on Wednesday, Special Needs Day, and I have with me Erin Welch, our 2019 Fairest of the Fair. We're excited to be sharing the fairgrounds this morning with over 400 special needs students that are out today having a big time enjoying the fair, learning all about our crops, seeing all of our entries, and enjoying the rides, and then they're going to enjoy lunch with Security Bank today. Erin, is this the first day you've been out to be with Special Needs Day?
This actually is the first day I've been out to Special Needs Day. Normally I'm down there in the show barn getting things ready, but it's really awesome to see the kids get this opportunity and just have a great time out here at the fair.
We're so excited. Lauderdale County Schools is joining us this year, and so as I said, we're having over 400 students here today. We're really excited about having a day and enjoying the sunshine and the beautiful Dyer County Fair.
Welcome back. We are rocking and rolling here at the Dyer County Fair here midweek. We're having such a big time. Want to also remind you that tomorrow night is bracelet night here at the fair. For $20 you get a bracelet, $5 gate admission. You can just come in about 5:30 and stay all night again.
Ride and ride and ride. And y'all, I am sorry I messed up a while ago and got tongue-tied. Look, just come to the commercial building and you can see me mess up live.
That's right.
We do it here in the commercial building.
Yeah, come by and visit us because it's a lot of fun. In here in the commercial building, we have all the businesses around the building, and we just sit up here in the corner and talk and have fun, and everybody comes by to see us. So come by and yell out at us.
You can watch the show right as we're doing it.
That's right. Sure can.
Anyway, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, we've got a lot going on. Tomorrow night, the bracelets. Tonight's bracelets. Wednesday night.
Pay one price.
Pay one price.
Pay one price. $12.
Pay one price night tonight.
That's right. It's your gate admission and the ride. So you just pay one price to get in, and
so
there you go.
You've still got time to make it if you're watching the show as it's airing. And tomorrow night, if you don't make it tonight, come pay $5 to get in the gate, $20 bracelet, ride to your heart is content.
That's right.
One of the big things about our fair, not just the carnival, but also we've got it all. And one of the things that we have is Tuesday was the Market Goat Show. And we've got an interview that you don't want to miss with Taylor Cantrell, and she's telling you about her wonderful goat that she showed this year.
We're here with Taylor Cantrell, and Taylor, this is the first year that you have done the goats at the Dyer County Fair. Normally we've had beef cattle on this day and different things, but the goats have come in. Now, what kind of goats are these that we're starting with?
Well, most of these goats are boar goats. Some of them can be crossed with Nubians or La Manchas to get the dairy influence, but the majority of these are boar goats raised for the meat purpose.
Okay, so how old do they have to be able to be here?
Well, we show market wethers and commercial does. The market wethers are kids that are from like 0, 8, or 9 months old, and so they'll go to slaughter at the end. So we don't show them when they're 1 or 2. But now the does, we show them all the way as soon as they're born, and we can wean them off their mom up till they're 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, so you have all those classes here today?
Yes, sir, we do. We'll have a market weather show and then a doe show with multiple classes in each division.
All right, now that clears a lot of that up. Well, now it looks like all the pens are full here, and you have quite a turnout here. What will they do when they come in? Will they bring them in? Is this going to be like a normal show? They'll go through and, showmanship and all. What will the judges be looking for?
Well, we'll begin with showmanship, and that's where the judge judges you and how you act with your goat. So if the goat walks when you ask it to, and how well you can get its feet squared up, and then if it comes down to touch your goat, if the goat wiggles, he knows that one hadn't been worked with. But if it stays still, he knows that showman has put a lot of time into getting that animal ready. After that, we'll have our market animal show where he's judging these wethers based on their meat. So how much they're going to hang when they hit the rail, what their profitability is going to be. And then after that, we'll have the doe show. So we'll take all our does in, and he'll see which one's broody, which one's maternal, who's going to carry the babies the best. And that's kind of how he'll place us in those classes.
Okay, now, for me to come up, and what you're saying earlier is if you touch the goat and it kind of jerks, you say it hasn't been fooled with much. How often do you have to do this? I mean, I realize that you raise them from a baby on, when they're weaned, but how much, let's say, human time do they have to be able to be that relaxed around humans?
Well, for me, I get my goats and I spend about 2 weeks working with them, tying them up, leading them around, and then we start showing. So what they don't know, they learn going to the shows. So I'd say it takes 3 or 4 weeks to get the goats good and broke, where they're used to being touched, used to being led, and just used to the sounds of fairs and stuff.
Okay, so how many will you do in a year?
Oh, so many. I believe last year I did 17 goat shows, and this year we're already pushing that, since I show sheep and cattle as well.
How many do you have in today?
How many goats?
Yes.
Okay, I'm showing 8 goats today. Of course, my little brother will show some for me, and my cousin shows some, but I brought 8.
Okay, how many people, can you give me your best guess as to how many entries there are here today?
There's probably about 25 to 30 kids showing today, and that's a little bit down from what it normally is, because this is our first time doing the goat show on a Tuesday night. So we hope that number comes back up next year, but from what I've seen, we have a good turnout.
All right, and you all work with local FFA and what have you to do this, 4-H and what have you?
Yes, sir. Like the Dyer County FFA chapter has a bunch of their kids here, and then the kids who aren't shown with an FFA program are here with 4-H, who they came on their own. I'm really excited to be here. I'm glad that the show has been moved to Tuesday, because that helps me. That gives me a break in between showing goats and sheep and cattle. So I think this is going to be a really good night.
All right, thank you so much.
It's fun for the whole herd at the Dyer County Fair, September 2nd through the 7th. With Amusement Attractions, carnival rides, and Midway. Enjoy the sights and sounds of Sorghum Valley. $1,000 drawing every night. Car giveaway Friday night. Beauty pageants. Country superstar Adam Doliak in concert.
Bigger than us, bigger than
Tyson
us.
Livestock Arena, pet and livestock shows, exhibits, sewing, recipe, canning contests, and more. Entry forms, admission prices, and schedule of events at dyercofair.com.
Hi, we're back at the Dyer County Fair, and Cindy Rogers is with me right now. And Cindy, what are you holding?
I'm holding a baby red kangaroo. She's a female, and she is about 10 months old.
Oh my goodness, she is so cute, and she's just so happy just to be anywhere right now.
That's right.
And she's obviously good with kids, and we haven't talked about the petting zoo in a couple of years, and we wanted to come back here and promote this a little bit because these animals are so much fun for kids. They can come, they can pet them, they can see them up close and personal. Most kids see them on TV, and they get to do it here. What possessed you guys to start this?
Well, we have a love for animals, and we also love kids. So, that is one thing that we like to do is to show kids the different types of animals that we have and how to care for them, and just expose them to the animals that they don't normally see.
How many animals do you have here in the petting zoo?
Here we have around 9 different types of animals, probably about 20.
Okay. And any age kid can come in and pet them and what have you?
Absolutely.
Everybody's gentle and pettable.
Yes.
Okay, so if I wanted to feed one, how would I do that?
We sell feed cups for $1, and then you can just go around and feed whatever you would like.
All right. And what is this you all do Monday through Friday? I mean, what do you guys do that sparked you to want to do this?
This is actually my full-time job.
Really?
Is petting zoo, pony rides, inflatables. So.
Okay, so you go places and do it, or do you have a farm that you keep them?
We do go places, but we also have a farm in Dyersburg located on Jenkinsville-Jamestown Road. We do birthday parties, and you can come by anytime Tuesday through Saturday.
All right, so not only as a part of this, what is her name?
Her name's Allie.
Allie is her name. How big will she get?
She will get to be about 4 foot tall.
Now, when she gets older and can't ride around in the pouch, how are you going to keep her from? She's going to be able to jump over this building. You realize that, right?
We do have a place for her at our barn.
Okay, so she can stay in the barn and be able to do that.
We have several more.
Well, oh, you do?
Yes, we do.
So she's not the only one.
Right.
She's got neighbors.
Yes, she does.
Friends to play with. How? When will she be full grown?
It takes about 2 years or so for her to become full grown. She is still, right now, she's still would be in her mother's pouch. So that's why she is in her pouch. She is bottle fed. And
what does she weigh now?
Last time we weighed her, she weighed about 15 pounds.
Now, what will she weigh full grown?
Around 65 or 70.
Wow, that is so beautiful. You are so nice, and if you haven't come down and seen her at the fair, you need to come and do so. Cindy, thank you so much for your help, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Welcome back. That is the neatest thing, isn't it?
Isn't it, though?
I think Chuck was a little nervous at first about petting the kangaroo, don't you?
Probably. I would say he probably was. I don't know. Chuck's not scared.
Well, that's right. They looked a lot alike. The
Yeah.
kangaroo and Chuck, yeah. We need to get a big pouch.
Really?
We need to get a big pouch for him. You can
There
carry
you
him
go.
around the
There
fair.
you go. Oh, all right now. That's enough.
Anyway, it's Wednesday night at the fair. We're glad you're here with us. A lot of things have gone on. Make it down to the petting zoo. It's free with your admission into the fair. You can go around. The kangaroo will be here all week long. So will Chuck if you want to pet him.
If you want to talk to Chuck for a little while, there you go. We are having a big time here at the Dyer County Fair, and it is a little toasty outside, but we have air-conditioned buildings. In the commercial building, it is nice and cool. In the family living center and over in the crop barn.
Yes, and
Yes.
every one of those little places that sells food also sells soft drinks
That's
and
right.
water. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Just stay hydrated. Enjoy the fair. It's not that hot.
It's not.
No,
it
it's
is not.
good.
Once the afternoon kind of gets by us a little bit, everything's just fine. It's just fair season.
That's right.
It's
And-
what it's supposed to be.
And we've got, like we said, we've talked about a lot of things that's gone on, but Friday is a big day for us.
Yes,
we love
it is.
Friday.
We're used to it now. After all these years, we babysit your kids for you.
That's right,
But
kid.
it comes with a price.
Kids
It does
Day.
come with a price.
$15 bracelets on Friday for
That's
Kids
right.
Day. They can ride rides all day long. Parents, if you want to come, it's just $5 to get into the fair. So
That's right.
come on down, bring the whole family.
Bring
you
the
can
whole
stay
herd.
all day long. Bring the whole herd, which is our thing for the year.
whole herd. That's right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's during Friday all day until 4 o'clock. And then you just have to go home and freshen up a little bit and get back here by 7. And then the truck and tractor pull begins, and that's sponsored by H&R Agri-Power here in New Bern, Tennessee. And also we're going to give away $1,000 at 10:30, and then the drawing for the big Echo Sport SUV. And I can't wait for that.
Brand new car. Someone is going to leave here Friday night in a brand new SUV given away by the Dyer County Fair.
That's right.
Make sure to go by one of the sponsoring businesses of that vehicle, and they will get you a ticket to put in. It's a special ticket for the car, and
you have to be here to win.
Have to be present to win. So
that's right.
For those folks that don't make it here, that gives you a better chance.
Exactly.
Just be here Friday night. And you know, one of the highlights of the week, besides doing this show with you, Debbie, is the truck and tractor pull.
I agree.
Absolutely love it. Diesel smoke rolling in the air. Dirt's a-flying.
Kind of reminds me of sprint car racing.
Oh, yes. That's good, too.
Well, you know, my husband is a sprint car driver.
Yes.
And there's nothing like going to a dirt track on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can smell that fuel everywhere and dirt everywhere, and it's just exciting. It really is. I'm not kidding. It really is.
My family used to do that.
Really?
Dirt track racing, yes.
Hey, listen, it's fun.
Did it my whole life, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Back in the day. But I'm going to tell you, if you like any of that kind of stuff, you're going to love our truck and tractor pull.
Yes, you
They
will.
put on a show.
They do, and there's one gate admission on Friday night. It's $8, and you can go back and forth from the riding arena over to the fairgrounds. So you just pay that price to get in, and we've got all things going on in the Sorghum Valley this year with entertainment nightly over at the amphitheater and also in the Tyson Show Arena. Stay over here a while, get something to eat, and then go back over to the truck and tractor pull.
Now, gentlemen, I don't know if you just heard what Debbie said, but I'm going to remind you one more time. One gate admission. You can go back and forth on Friday night, truck and tractor pull, and the fair. So if you have younger kids, teenage kids, maybe a wife that really could care less about the truck and tractor pull, that's okay.
There's still something for her to do.
You just tell them to walk across to the fair. You stay over there at the truck and tractor pull, and everyone is happy.
That's right.
Speaking of good things to do at the fair, let's go right now. We've got some footage of the Torres Family Circus that's also free.
Yes.
It's right up here by the fair office, and they have shows at 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock every night. And all you have to do is show up and enjoy the show. Let's go to that footage. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Torres Family Circus and Thrill Show. Let's get things started off. Here she comes, the lovely Miss Carmen with her hoops.
Welcome back to Wednesday night at the Dyer County Fair. One other thing that we've had going on tonight is the Century Farms dinner.
Yes.
And you know, it is amazing to me, Eric, how many people that includes.
Yes.
I mean, it really is. Do you know how many families there are here in Dyer County that have Century Farms?
You know, I do not.
Do you
you
not?
have that number?
No, I don't. I thought you were going to have that number.
No,
I'm sorry. I really thought that
it's
you would
more
know.
than you think. And
it is more than you think.
And
I mean, that's a long time for a family to own that property, for it to be in their family that many years.
And I've been trying to get my mother, her family has a farm that's been in their family for well over 100 years, and they haven't registered yet. So I mean, there are even other farms out there that we don't know about here in Dyer County that have been actively farming. I'm still farming that ground of my mother's family.
That's
her
cool.
home place.
Well, you know, we are an agriculture community here, and
Absolutely.
that's what we do over here. So it's, when you really think about it, it's not surprising when you think about all these families that have been here for decades and decades and raised their children
over
here.
a century.
Yeah.
And it's really neat to talk about the history. I don't know a lot about everyone else, but I know my family. My great-great-grandfather came over here with a logging crew from North Carolina.
Wow.
And he liked it so much here in Dyer County that he just settled here and bought a farm.
Wow.
You know, he made enough money, and so it was him and his sister and different ones.
Wow.
And my mother still has a chest that's not as wide as this table. And
that was all
his
their belongings,
sister,
I bet.
everything she owned fit in that trunk.
Wow, to go back to those days.
It's unbelievable.
Really, what a simple life it was, but it was a hard life.
And that's something that we're trying to preserve here at the Dyer County Fair.
We are.
That history and how important agriculture is to this area and is to our families. Even though you may not be going out every day and raising the food that you eat, it's still very, very important. And we have, we live in the breadbasket of the world, and we need to be very thankful for that, and very thankful for those traditions that our forefathers did to enable us to have the life that we had.
And you think about, though, the county fair, I'm sorry.
No.
I would think that back in those days, they worked so hard back then, and then the county fair was their highlight of the year.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's where the acts came into town for entertainment.
Absolutely.
And that was, you know, something to entertain them with back then, which is what we still do.
Well, and people don't realize this, even though we call this the 72nd annual Dyer County Fair.
Right.
Our fair has been going on here in Dyer County for a long time. It's the 72nd under this current Dyer County Fair Association.
Wow.
But there have been 3 county fair associations, and the first one is their bylaws were put in the courthouse in, I believe, 1862. Don't quote me on that. But then that's what the fair was about, and the biggest part of the fair that everyone got excited about when you look at the old 1882. Thank you, Chuck. 1882 was the first fair association that's recorded with bylaws. And the big thing with the fair then is everybody brought their horses to the fair that week, and you displayed them, kind of like we do a car show now. But you've got to think about it. You had horses that could run fast, but then you also had horses that you used every day in the field.
Full plows.
And so when you bred those horses and had one you were proud of, you brought it to the fair and let it get judged. It was a badge of honor.
If the fair was downtown around the courthouse, wonder where it was.
Well,
because you think about everybody used to go to town, you know, and I just wonder if, or of course if it was the county fair, I'm sure it was outside of the city limits.
No, in the 1800s, from what I have understood, back then it was behind Bruce School in that area, for those of y'all that live in this area, and it stayed there for a long time, and then it moved to where the fairgrounds, where we got the arch, that still, we moved it from that fairgrounds to here, and well, no, before that one, what is that, 4th Street?
Yes, that's right, because that's where our awning or the front gate comes from. This is Dyer County Fair that's in concrete.
That was the first established, or second established place, and then the fairgrounds where the city cemetery is now was before this one.
Before this one.
But it's real interesting to see this fair association during World War II it ceased to exist, the last fair association.
Yeah.
We started one back in 1946.
Wow.
And they had the fair for 2 years downtown Dyersburg, around the square. The carnival was on the football stadium, I believe. And then after that, we moved to the last fairgrounds, and now here in 1990.
Times progressed and things changed, and here we are today.
And I want you to know, as a Dyer County, we're very, very proud of our fair. But we're also proud that it's not just about Dyer County. It doesn't matter what county you live in. It doesn't matter if you're in the Boot Hill of Missouri or Arkansas. We want to call you family as well. So if you don't have a county fair, or if you do have a county fair, please come and visit us. We want you to be part of our family, regardless if you live here or not. We're very thankful for all of our support that we get from surrounding counties.
We are, very much so. And as we said, we try to make things be a lot of fun for you. We've got plenty of food out here at the fair. We try to come up with events that you all would like to come see, and that's why we're going to have a truck and tractor pull, and we're going to give away $1,000 each night. Everybody likes to win money, but you got to come out here so you get the chance to win. Also on Friday night, we're going to have that car giveaway and just all kinds of things. Adam Doliak is going to be here Saturday night, an up-and-coming new country singer.
Big, yes.
Can't wait for him to be here.
Also, Armco is sponsoring the King of Kings go-kart racing. Will be across the road once again. One admission into the fair, and you can go back and forth, see the concert, see the go-kart racing, whatever you want to do. All of that is Saturday night, so make sure to be here then. And Saturday night, we're going to give away a lot of money.
That's right.
We don't know exactly how much, because every night the way it works, if they draw one ticket and the person's here, they give $1,000 away. If that person is not here, they keep drawing until they give away 500, and 500 goes into the pot for Saturday night. So make sure to be here Saturday night, and you can win a lot of money, get to see a concert with just your admission, and also the go-kart racing.
That's right.
So let's go now. Speaking of all the other things, kids, pay attention. And that doesn't mean age. I'm talking about if you're a big kid as well.
Kids at heart.
Like me. Let's go. We've got some footage of the carnival rides that we have here on the Dyer County Fair, and I will absolutely say Amusement Attractions has some of the nicest rides I've ever seen.
Hi, what's your name?
Madeline.
Hi, Madeline. You've rode this before, right?
Yes.
Is it scary?
Kinda.
Is it really?
It gets to your stomach a little bit.
Does it really?
Yeah.
All right. Which one of you? What's your name?
Madison.
Hi, Madison. Who else we got? Get them over here. Don't tell them run off. Come over here. Get over here. What's your name?
Hannah.
Hi, Anna. And who else? Who are you?
I'm Chloe. Brianna.
All right. Which one of you screams the loudest on this ride? I think it's going to be a contest, okay? Because what we're going to do, we're going to watch you ride this thing, okay? Now, when you come off and come running down here, we're going to see who screams the loudest. Can we do that?
Yeah. Can we get right here?
Yeah, we just come right through here. We're just going to scream the loudest. Okay. You ready? You're going to do this? Okay.
See who can scream the loudest, right?
We can do that. Can we do that? He's the producer. Can we do that?
Oh.
Shake the camera. Can we do that? Yeah. Yes, we can do that. We're going to see who screams the loudest. Okay, you ready? Now, you guys are coming up next, so we're going to stand right over here and watch you, okay?
All right.
All right, we're going to watch them here, and this, of course, is Amusement Attractions, and I better get out of the way because you can't get out of there. But anyway, Amusement Attractions this is one of the rides, but this is the far most popular ride here on Bracelet Night. They call it Bracelet Night, but it's pay one price night. You come in and you can ride all you want, and obviously you can see the people who are actually riding this thing, some for the first time and some over and over again, because you can see some of them running all the way to the back of the line to try to get back in there on it. But anyway, we're about ready to get this going, so we're going to see what they do when they come off of here. All right, here we go. What was it like? What was it like?
It was fun.
Was it fun? That's the scream right there. Did you hear that? Was it fun?
Yes, it was.
Did you enjoy it?
Fun, yeah.
Have a good time?
Yes.
What is it? What's the feeling when you go up there, you're almost upside down and you about to fall?
Bro, like your body's it's like your
said-
body.
Oh, her stomach is right
Your
there.
body goes numb, and it just jumps the whole time.
Okay, but wait, is it like weightlessness?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Air, but you're locked down in the air.
Is it fun though?
It is fun.
Ride it again?
Yes. Yes.
All right, well, we'll see you back then. All right. That's just what it feels like to ride this thing, which is called the Chaos, and many other rides out here, and we want you to come out and be a part of this at the Dyer County Fair. We got a few more nights that you can do this, so come on out and be a part of it.
It's good to be back. You're watching Fair TV. I can't believe we're almost to the end of the Wednesday night show.
I know.
It's
kind of
sad.
crazy.
Yes, I can't believe it.
It is. Well, we have lots of fun. We're
we
busy.
do?
We're busy out here. We have lots of fun, but it goes pretty fast. When we start at the beginning of the summer working on advertising and getting the buildings ready and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like here and gone tomorrow.
It goes so
It's
fast.
so fast.
It seems like you're like, oh wow, the fair's already here
Yeah.
again. And then you start working on it, and it's like when Monday night hits, the clock starts looking like fan blades.
It really does.
It goes fast.
It goes real fast. We have had a big time this week. On Tuesday night, they had the Battle of the Bands. You could hear those bands everywhere, and I think they
they
ended
were
up with
great.
like 8 bands down there.
It was neat. I mean, it
It
really was.
really
And we've got a
was.
lot of talent in this county and Northwest Tennessee, and I don't know exactly where the bands were from, excuse me, but they were wonderful.
They were.
Very talented. Very
There was a
talented.
new event that Burke's Beverage and Broadcasting put on this year for us. So we're very excited that they did that. It was a great job, and I think everybody
they'll-
enjoyed it.
I think they'll do that again.
Yeah, I hope
We
so.
also want to thank, it's Wednesday night, we definitely want to thank our sponsor one last time, Security Bank.
Yes.
We thank our sponsors for everything they do. Security Bank has been here from the beginning.
Long time, and even their employees come out during the day
Absolutely.
for Special Needs Day, and they help to serve all the popcorn and hot dogs and things, and furnish those. And we appreciate everything that you all do at Security Bank to help the fair.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, we do.
Wednesday and Wednesday night has been a success. Please come down and see us. If you haven't been to the
Yes.
Dyer County Fair this week, you're really missing out. We want to see you. And make sure to go by and see Debbie and say, Debbie, wow,
What?
you look gorgeous on TV.
You're so crazy. Nothing like a lot of makeup and lights
That's right.
and hair color.
Make us look as good as you can. It is good to be here. We thank you for tuning in and watching each and every night.
Yes.
It is a lot of fun.
It is a
and
lot of
Debbie, I
fun.
want to say thank you for what you do for the fair.
Same to
and
you.
thank you for this. This is
Absolutely.
great.
We have a good time. We do.
Well, it's about time for us to go
You think?
and end the Wednesday night show. The clock is winding down. And to be honest with you, all these folks are walking around
There are a
out
lot
here
of
with
people in
corn
here.
dogs and funnel cakes.
I know.
I'm going to go get something to eat.
Good idea. Think
right.
so. All right, we'll see you tomorrow right here at Fair TV.
Thank you for watching Fair, Not Good, Just Fair TV with your hosts Debbie Bradshaw Hart and Eric Maupin. Tonight's sponsor is Security Bank. Eric Maupin and Debbie Bradshaw Hart will return when they feel like it.